Welcome to another season of the Columbia Cougars Coaches Show on Mediacom Channel 22. My name is Cosmo from the Zimmer Radio Group, and joining me on this initial episode is Athletic Director and Head Coach of Men's Basketball from Columbia College, Bob Burchard. Welcome back.
Thanks, Cosmo. It's great to be back into another academic year, and it's great to have our sports playing again.
Summer seemed to fly by, and here we are back into, before you know it, it's September, and we're underway with volleyball and soccer, and the other teams are getting their workouts in. Softball's been on the field. I know the basketball girls and guys have been out and shooting around as well, and so a lot of activity around the sports complex.
You know, it is a very energizing time for us, Cosmo. You start to see your kids come back into town. Most of ours leave and go away, do summer activities, summer jobs, and to have them come back just kind of puts a ton of energy in the air. And to be honest with you, it's an amazing time for us just because this is what we do. And now that you have a group coming back to you, new group of students coming to the school, it's this time of year is 100% about potential. You know, we all don't really know what the future holds for us, but we're very excited about the potential.
All the coaches, especially with the current teams playing now, they've done the recruiting, they've looked everything on paper, watched all the film, seen the practices, and now can those athletes carry it out on the soccer field and in the classrooms as well, and that's the big test. And so far, both soccer and volleyball off to very good starts to start the 2011 campaign. A busy summer, and now into the fall for Columbia College Athletic Department in a whole nother realm with the addition of 5 new sports, or teams, if you will: women's soccer, men's and women's golf, and then men's and women's cross country, with the cross country being a springtime sport, but all starting in 2012. Take your mind, wrap your athletic director brain around that, Bob, in all of your years at Columbia College, of this moment coming to you a couple weeks ago when you got to make that announcement to the fan base. It's a big one.
It is a big one, Cosmo, and really transformational. Adding 5 new sports to our program will double the size of the department, both in number of sports and in number of students, and that is transformational. When you add that many students to your campus, that is transformational as well. We're extremely excited about the announcement, and now we're into the actual implementation of making this happen. Lots of people have asked why. Lots of people have been kind of shocked about the number. So many schools right now are shrinking.
Back, yeah.
And we're expanding. I think a couple things in our mind about that is that this has been a very well thought out process. In 2008, Dr. Bruder really formed a task force for us to study intercollegiate athletics at Columbia College. What are the best fit sports for Columbia College and our community? And in that came a whole variety of options,
Sure.
A whole academic year of study. And at the end of the 08-09 academic year, the task force gave us a report that listed a grouping of sports that they really felt fit Columbia College, fit the kind of students we like to recruit, fit our facilities, which is a huge thing as well. And this grouping, women's soccer, men's and women's golf, men's and women's cross country, were all in that category. So that was a critical piece of this, and it really started in 2008. As we've all been reading and listening, the college athletic landscape is changing.
Oh, yeah.
It is changing at all levels. We're very focused right now on Big 12 issues, but really in our conference, we've had an evolution as well. We've lost 2 members in the last 4 years to NCAA Division II, Illinois Springfield, McKendree. Our sister conference, the Heart of America Conference, lost William Jewell just this year to Division II. And so with all of that in mind, we had to really take a look at just offering 5 sports. And the issue is that even by NAIA standards, in our last convention, the NAIA said by 2015 you got to get to 6 sports that you're sponsoring. to maintain membership, that we were just too low on the end to make us a marketable athletic program for any change that might occur in the future. So with all that said, the timing was perfect. The college is doing phenomenally right now. We are in a position of strength. Our teams are doing phenomenally, so we're in a position of strength. What a better time than to expand your department.
And now the process turns from, soccer tips off a year from now. I mean, you've got to get the coaching situation taken care of, which obviously I know that is off and running. And what, if anything, can you tell us about how that search is going, or is there another committee that will get together to interview candidates, obviously, and then you start getting into recruiting and so on and so forth?
Cosmo, we're in the academic world, so we love committees. So
More meetings.
we love committees. No, we really are attacking the implementation of this of these sports immediately. We are actively searching coaches. As soon as that announcement was made, my inbox filled up. The wonderful world of electronic communication is that you don't have to wait on the mail; it gets to you right away. It's an exciting time because we're going to add new members to our staff, and that'll change the dynamics as well. So we are actively searching. We really need to kind of get through the Labor Day weekend to ratchet things up again. Our plan is to get Columbia College coaches, the right fit Columbia College coaches, in place as quickly as possible. Have them here working with and for us this academic year, and then to start play in all sports in fall of next year. And so it's a pretty aggressive schedule.
Most definitely. We'll come back and talk a little more about that, about the current programs and some other things with head coach of men's basketball and athletic director at Columbia College, Bob Burchard, on the Coaches Show on Mediacom Channel 22.